right here, Buzz TV. Fun time. Webiview again. We caught green denim. How you guys doing today?
We're doing awesome, man. We're so excited to be here.
Well, we love having you. Now, we were turned on to this project. Really loved the sound of it. I mean, the band just has a really great groove. In fact, you probably heard them last week, as they were Artist of the Week with our little visit with Insight. So before we get all this going, introduce yourselves so they know who you are.
I am Blair Alexander. I'm the lead singer, guitar player, songwriter.
And I'm Samantha Granrath, and I'm the drummer and also singer and songwriter.
So, where are you guys based out of?
We are actually based out of Chicago, but now we have a few members. Jesse Camp from MTV, he's kind of based out of everywhere. He's kind of a gypsy, so, he's here.
I'll give you that, because I met Jesse in Vegas maybe 8-9 months ago, if that. He was bumbling around. The couple shows I was shooting, he was there, and definitely the guy stands out. And here's something, I never actually figured he was as tall as he was.
Yeah, and he comes into my parents' basement to rehearse with us. And I mean, the Underground Railroad used to go through my parents' basement, so it's real small. And he has to sit down real low playing guitar, crouched down to get in there and rehearse, but he does it.
Yeah, so definitely that cat's a gypsy because he's all over. So, how long has this project been together?
Well, I started writing my songs in California about 7 years ago. And then about 2 years ago, I moved back out to Illinois. I was in San Diego for 10 years.
Right.
And I was doing some open mics. I was just playing around by myself, actually, as a one-man band. And then I met Samantha at a show. And we became very good friends and had a wonderful relationship. And she had never played the drums, but I said, let's go down and try, and she killed it on the drums. She was amazing, and she took that little flavor that I needed to my recipe and made it really great. So we were doing a White Stripes thing, but really it's only been going for about 1.5 years, I would say.
Well,
maybe.
It's picking up steam. I see you have a really good producer behind you.
Yeah, Chip is a brother, man. We love him so much. He's treated us like family. He just gives us the key to his place and lets us have a great time. He's a wonderful dude.
And for those of you that don't know, we're talking about Chip's Enough. Really good guy, and I'm just going to do a real quick plug. Cat House coming in August. Enough's Enough's going to be there.
Oh, hell yeah. That's going to be badass with the LA Guns, all that shit.
And just so it's out there, Buzz TV has a pair of tickets. We're giving a pair away, so we're going to make sure we're hooking someone up for that. But I just wanted to give Chip that quick little plug in there because he is a great guy.
Oh, yeah, Chip has treated us so good. He played bass on the album. He recorded it with us. He treated us like a true friend. He gave us the world, man.
Now, with the green denim, you guys have a couple songs out there because you were kind enough to send them all to me, and we used one of them. But for the people out there, where could they get it right now?
They can go on Reverb Nation, www.reverbnation.com/greendenim. They can also check us out on Facebook. It's just Green Denim 77 on Facebook. And there's also Green Denim music that's being put together right now, and I think there might be a couple tunes on it, but you're going to get them on Reverb Nation for sure.
Now, if you're watching this on any of the free apps, the iPhone or the Android one, click over to the site, BUZZTV.WS. We're going to have links right down here, so it'll get you right to the Reverb Nation site, the Facebook page, and as well as the website that's still being constructed. So remember, click them links, you're right there. Touring. We see you have an upcoming show.
Yes.
What else do we have? Because people really need to see this band.
Yes, we are trying to get money together for a tour right now with the LA Guns. I don't know if it's going to happen. We're doing our best. But the Metro, June 6th, Green Denim featuring Jesse Camp and Super Big with Chips and Up on bass will be playing. And it's going to be a killer show, the Metro Chicago.
Oh, well, so again, if you're in the Chicago area, you really got to get yourself out there to check this thing out. Eventually, we will catch up with you, so we'll get you in our HD, 3D, and 4K mode. Because, again, this is a project. If you haven't heard them, you really got to check this band out. The best way to describe it that I like to put it is, this band just has a groove and a feel to it that just makes you want to move. You know, and I love it. And that was the reason when we found you, I wanted to reach out right away because I love this thing. It's just got the grooves and the hook. So you got to get them to the masses.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you know, and it's with all these wonderful people we met. And the weird, strange things that happened when we started making it. I mean, I just had these grooving songs, and I mean, she had the big beat like the Cramps. I mean, we're just kind of simple people, but then when Chip comes in there, he just makes it amazing, you know? And so, but I wanted to make rock and roll that a kid with a mohawk could like, or an old dude that loves rock and roll that would love it.
Like me.
Exactly.
But you know what? You really hit that on the head because, again, you know, someone, myself, that I'll date myself, was actually running around on the strip in the 80s and late 70s. You know, loves this stuff. And, you know, I turn this on to younger kids and audiences, and the same thing. I have 18, 19-year-olds that really love this. So you really did hit that all-age demographic to where you're not locked into a specific sound or into an age category. You have something that if you just like music and want to have fun and enjoy some stuff, Green Denim's definitely the band you want to hear.
Oh, dude, thank you guys. Yeah, you know, it's just it's the twang. We love a good twang. We love some punk rock from '77. And then this girl, she went following all around the band All American Rejects when she was young. She followed them all over the U.S. So she added that pop influence to it a little bit. And it's really, I don't know, it's a wonderful thing. We love it.
I mean, it works, and that's the best thing. And you know, the best thing about music is being able to be diverse, try something new. No one wants to follow the same old formula and have the same old sound and go, hey, don't they sound just like... I don't ever want to be compared that way and go, doesn't he sound like so-and-so? To me, that's more of an insult than a compliment.
Totally.
And you guys definitely have that just sound that no one else has, which is great. Now, here's a question for you. We usually do this thing live. I've tried it a few times with the Webiviews, which turn out somewhat nice. We have a little game we play called Roll the Bones.
Okay. She's a great bone roller, I think. I have this feeling she's going to be wonderful at bone rolling.
I have the 20-sided dice.
Okay.
We have 20 pre-selected questions. I think 3 or 4 of them even deal with music. Now, we could do this one of 2 ways. We're going to take number 20 out of the mix because number 20 is, personally, it could only happen if we're live, and that is if you get it, the question is blow, and I pull out a breathalyzer and we see how fucked up you are. But since I can't do that here, we'll just take 20 out of the mix. Now, do you want to pick a number 1 through 19, or do you want me to roll for you?
Let's roll.
Okay. You get number 11, and question 11 is, what's your biggest regret?
Samantha, what's your biggest?
Oh.
Come on.
It's okay.
Come on.
It's okay. He's got a question. He's got a roll coming right after you.
I guess if I were to say like my biggest regret, it would be that I didn't start playing or getting into music sooner, but I guess I don't regret getting to it now, but if I could do anything, I wish I would have started younger. I feel like kids should really stick with that stuff if they like it. Get into it.
And more importantly, if you're a kid and you are going to play an instrument, play something that you want to play. Never let your parent push you into something, because I had a parent that wanted me to play the flute. That didn't last too long.
No, I got stuck on the clarinet. I hate the clarinet.
Yeah.
If Chip wanted to put clarinet on our album, I freaked out. Hell no.
Now you know
Don't like it.
Now what was funny is I also had that same parent that wanted me to play a violin, which I said no. Being a guitar player, I look back and go, I bet that shit would have gave me a different style and some unique stuff, but it is what it is.
Yeah, I wish I played a little more piano. I know what you mean, man.
That's why I play guitar since I can't play piano, I could cheat and do it off my guitar.
There you go.
Okay, now we got yours coming up,
And
you get number
all right.
13.
Okay.
Oh, this one's almost just as fun. What's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve? Oh my God, I have so many. Okay, I hate being sweaty when I go up on stage. I'm always the sweatiest person you've ever seen in your life. It's disgusting. I'm like a rolling swamp on wheels, dude. All I want is a guy that is with me 24/7 that makes sure I do not sweat. This is a goal in life.
Well, you know,
That's my pet peeve, the sweating.
you know, we get the right tour, and with a little bit of extra cash, I'm pretty sure we could get one to follow you around
We're
with a
gonna
fan.
get Mr. Fan guy.
That's it, just a fan guy. Now,
Yeah.
now to keep this fair, I'll roll myself, and I got the number 8. And I've never actually got this question before, so I like this. Of course, it's one of the few music questions. What drew me to my instrument? I'm a kid growing up in the late 70s, early 80s, running around the Sunset Strip. What the fuck instrument do you think I'm going to play other than a loud guitar?
Exactly.
You know, so that's what it did to me, and it's funny because I don't dance. You put a guitar in my hand, and when I'm playing, I never stop moving. So it's one of those weird things, but for me, I've played a lot of things. You know, I have a studio in the house, so I do a lot of stuff. I have to play drums at times to put things in. I'll put bass lines in. But guitar is where it's at. Everything else, I'll put it in, bring a drummer, and say, it's kind of like this, but you fix it.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, but for guitar, that's truly where it is for me. Now here's
I started out on bass and did drums and everything, but guitar was I love it. It's my favorite thing. It's what I want to master, you know?
I mean, it's my passion. I really could express myself with it.
Mm-hmm.
And again, tweaking it a little and putting a guitar synth in my mix really opened the door up to a lot of different things. I could actually, if I wanted to, play that violin part or play the flute part that I never wanted to play a flute to learn. So,
Yeah.
so it does give me that. But here's the most important question of this interview.
All right.
What might we have left out that they need to know about Green Denim?
What do they need to know? They need to know that we have a new album coming out. We have these new songs. Jesse Camp wrote them with us from MTV. I know he hasn't been around much since the 8th Street Kids or anything, but this is kind of like a comeback for him, you know, and he's doing his documentary, and he really joined up the band with us and worked hard on these songs with us. But they will be coming out, we're hoping, in this summer. This summer we should have our album out, and it's called Before the Devil Knows Your Name. You just got to keep an eye out for it, for sure. And Chips Enough produced it, and it's a killer album. And I mean, that's all pretty much I think they need to know, and that it's some true rock and roll that anybody's gonna love. It's not some overproduced bullshit. It's some real rock, and if you like a twang, you got it, man. It's got it.
You know, and the best thing is that now that we've hooked up with you, we consider you family, so we're always going to be in touch. As soon as this album comes out, we're going to know about it, which means you're going to know about it. We're going to plug it.
Yeah.
We're going to play it. We're going to make sure that you guys, you know, we make you Artist of the Week again and get it out there. But the most important thing is we're going to make sure that if we can't get to you, we have 5 other cities rolling. Detroit just opened up. Detroit is not that far from Chicago. They've actually, my Detroit guys have already mentioned a few shows they want to go cover in Chicago, and I was like,
Love to.
you know,
We consider our band, there's 3 levels of our band. There's level 1, that's me and Sam, White Stripe style. Level 2, we've got our bass player Johnny. He plays with us most of the time. We do a 3-piece. Level 3, you got Chips and doing some harmonies, Jesse Camp, and then Kate Catalina. She's in the band Super Big. She works with us a lot, and we consider her a part of the band too.
So you're going to catch this band somewhere. You never know what level you're going to catch, but the best part is, no matter what level it is, you're in for a show. Because I know just the two of you bring it, and it gives a whole different vibe versus having the whole band up there. So
definitely. It just gets more punk rock. The less people there, the more punk we make it, and the more crazy it gets, to tell you the truth.
But that's a good thing. We love that sort of stuff.
Exactly.
So I guess the best thing to say is you keep lookout for us, or just go to the Green Denim site. But remember, watch out for this band. They're making noise. Eventually, they will be in a town near you. But for now, let's just keep yourself and go get to that Chicago area if you have some time.
Facebook, we need people. We love our Facebook fans. We love talking to you guys. We'll hook you up with stickers and mailing lists, all that stuff.
And you do respond to Facebook, because that's how we contacted you. So I can honestly say the band will respond. If you shoot them a message, they will get back to you. As you see, they're the friendliest of people.
We love our fans.
So make sure you get to that Facebook page, click the like button, get in the loop, because once you're in the loop, you're going to know everything about Green Denim, where to get the music, when they're at your town, and that's really the most important thing, is when you get to see them live. Because it's great to hear a band, and I love having all the music I have, but until I get to see them live, I always feel like I'm missing something.
Exactly. I know exactly what you mean, man. It's the truth. It's the truth that you get the rawness when it's live. Yeah, we're very raw live.
Perfect. Well, look, we're going to run, because we know we have things to do. I know you guys have things to do.
We have things to do. We have cigarettes to smoke and cowboy boots to wear, if you can see them.
There you go.
That's what we got to do.
We got to get packed. We're going to L.A. because we have to go cover the Dio Memorial this weekend.
Oh, no. Oh, is that sad? Should I be sad?
No, because you know why? When a person was that great in their life, and they're still loved and remembered, and when you do things like this, it's not a sad occasion, it's a celebration of one's life. And the performers that are going to be performing just Dio songs for the next 2 days, and these are legendary artists that are going to be out there.
Give Dio our regards. You know he will be there with you guys.
Oh, we definitely will know that, and he's going to know Green Denim's there in spirit.
I know, definitely. And keep an eye out for Enough's Enough, and Super Big. Those are other great bands coming up.
Well,
too.
The thing is, it's funny because Chip came through here and he was doing a thing over at what is it? The rock and roll adventure thing, or God.
The adventure camp.
Yeah. So we were supposed to actually get together and do a segment with Chip. And things got a little weird. His timing, my timing, and we couldn't hook up.
It'll happen. We'll get an interview, a Green Denim with Chip interview. That can happen.
Well, as I said, we've talked to Chip, so we're working on getting that. We're working real hard over with the Cat House people. So with a little luck, we're going to be one of the few, if only, people that are going to be cleared to do some live interviews from the site. Right now, we're working on it, but again, we're the only one that's allowed to do video interviews at this Dio thing. So hopefully they'll go, hey, well, they're good enough for that. Maybe they'll slide us in there. So we might just get some Enough's Enough from Cat House.
Very nice.
So we're always
They're
working.
still a wonderful band. They kill it, and Johnny Monaco on guitar. He's a legend, dude. I love him.
Oh, me? I still, I've never stopped loving the band.
Yeah.
And that's why I like seeing that the band's still working and moving ahead, and you can catch them live, and they're not just something that's to be forgotten about.
Hey, you spend the night at Chip's house, Derek's still over there, man. I guarantee it. He'll scare you in the middle of the night.
I like that
For
sort
real.
of stuff.
Yeah.
Believe me, what was it? I had someone say something about a haunted house, which I was like, really? Where? I went there, cameras in hand. I'm not scared. I figure, clue me into something
Yeah.
I don't know about, and I'll be ready for it when it's my turn.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Well, guys, we're going to run.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes.
So I guess the only thing left to say is, for myself, B-Rad, Green Denim, Buzz TV,
Green Denim.
we're out of here, guys. Remember, Green Denim. See ya.
See you, man. Great talking to you.